All right, so I'm in Chinese camp. I just talked to an old friend. Oh, look, a cabin for rent. Oh, I know somebody who would love to rent that. Anyway, I'm driving home, and I saw that the road was open to Chinese camp. So I came here, and I saw an old friend, the mother of a son that used to spend the night at my house with my first husband, Troy, and I back in the day, probably the 90s and the 2000s. Yeah, the 2000s. Anyway, so here we are. Here's the Chinese camp store. I have actual proof that it's still standing. I'm going to just put my phone over here, and hopefully the cop will pull me over. Just very slowly going by. That's where Dina was. And then I'm going to lower the phone in front of the highway patrol and smile. And then I'm raising my phone back up so you can see how close. Thank God. We're here. Yeah. We don't need to go straight because we're just going to go around. It's clear. Fire was on both sides of where we would drive to get to the Chinese camp store. Right here, so it hopped over 120. Man, that is just so freaky. And both sides here. So yeah, it was pretty close to the candle factory, I'd say. But as you'll see as I drive home, there's less and less evidence as we go the other way that anything ever happened. So this is pretty crazy. And there's the thunderheads up above the Sierra Nevada. The lightning came actually from the west. It didn't come down from the mountains. I'm pretty sure it was more monsoonal coming up from the southwest. And there's the Montezuma Ranch guy on his ATV hauling out to check on his beef. And look at the beef. They're running after their owner. And here's the other side. So the fire just got... Lord have mercy. This is why they were worried about it making a run up to Jamestown. And so they have mandatory evacuations all along here, except for, they're probably letting a few people into their homes. Like the people in Chinese camp, the only people that are behind the barricades there are the people that stayed, including my friend Dina, who I just posted a thumbnail on a video with Dina. And we talked. And I think we might both be on. She had me stand next to her when she was being interviewed by Channel 40, Fox 40. So now I have to go home and put on the big screen TV and wait to see Dina and me up there. I made the sign of the cross a few times. And Dina and I, it was like a reunion. Because, yeah, I used to know her son Wyatt. He was behind the barricades back in the town in their house because they stayed and they saved their house. She used to live very near the candle factory. Oh, I think I just missed my turn. That's the turn I have to go through. So I got to turn around. But you guys know me. I'm a little bit of a scatterbrain. Especially when I'm trying to film while driving, which is, I'm sure, illegal. I know it's illegal. It's always illegal. But I'm going to go up here where I can see if anyone's coming. And then I'm going to use this large shoulder to my left after these trucks go by to turn around. Okay, here we go. Boom, shakalaka. All right, there we see. So this is the drive home for me from anywhere. No evidence of a fire. Only that they put retardant around the base of a lot of the phone poles, it seems. And my voice is weird, even though I didn't think I was in much smoke. But look how green it is, just right over there. Oh, it's a miracle that it didn't make it up to this point right here. If you look on the maps, you'll see that point between the two roads of Sims Road and 120. And that was barricaded yesterday, so we couldn't come through here yesterday until we were able to. Yeah, so here we are again. I already said this on a different video. The sawmill's right in front of me. It had a little fire last week. And I just kept thanking God that there was no fire nearer to us, and it didn't get big. And then, Lord have mercy, He let it happen. These logs are not burnt. They're just constantly being watered 24/7. see some fire evidence right there, but that's where they stopped it. If it had hopped over Sims Road down in the Red Hills, it could have easily ran over this hill over here and got to our place. I'm going to see if I can go. No, I can't go straight down Sims Road, so that's totally closed. Yeah, that's smart, because the fire did come up right against it. But yeah, there we go. They're already doing tree work over there to get rid of stuff that's dangerous. Caltrans is out to restore power, and I don't think it made it at all over to this ranch. Yeah, right on the edge. And look at, they probably got a lot of animals in here. So much history, the Chinese camp. But that's it. Basically now, from here to our house at the warehouse, it's a bright, sunny day. Totally normal looking. And the fire was over back in there. Probably can't even tell there was a fire. Oh yeah, maybe you can. It was in the chips. Not these chips. They look burnt. But the other fire was back up in there. I gotta pay attention so I don't hit the phone pole right there. Or flip over like someone did 2 months ago. Oh yeah, there was a person flipped, laying outside their vehicle, receiving care right there. It's very dangerous out on these roads. I don't think they were really designed for traffic. They may have been logging roads at one point, or even the stagecoach, I don't know. But again, Black Hill. Okay, so it did go blacken the Red Hills right over there, but not over here at all. So if I go out to my area that I always go to pray, I don't go in the summer, it's probably fine over there. So here we are pulling into the Diestel Industrial Park that has no sign, for which I'm actually really grateful. We're sort of under the radar. That's our sign on the left, but we don't have a sign either. So on the other side of this railroad thing, I walk down with the dogs and can see through that tunnel there. Anyway, water flows through there to the septic pond from the turkey packaging plant, which is right over here on the right. All right, I'm still filming. Hope you guys aren't too bored, but I've been out all morning. I delivered pears to the Anderson family that gives us our vegetables. I went by the church and gave something that I was supposed to give a long time ago to help somebody. Then I went to the monastery to drop something else off. Then I went to the upstairs of the monastery to get my laptop and my other cell phone and my iPad. But here we go. Nothing. Flowers, beauty, wonderfulness. I think Jeff had borrowed this trailer the other day to help somebody. And then my blue car is over there. Yeah, that's the one Steve borrowed. And Lana's here. So everybody's home now. Okay, bye.